Omnis incursio adversari, omne partasma, omnis legio. Wow!
Hello common people. Welcome to spend some time of your Halloween with Common Gar Reviews, and especially with your lovely host Pepsi. A tiny warning, this review is not completely spoiler free, so if you want to watch it by yourself before forming any opinions, go do it now because I'll wait you right here. Onibaba, a demon lady, the Hole, Love Child may bear many names. A 1964 Japanese historical drama and horror film directed by Kaneto Shindo. Movie takes place in medieval Japan during a civil war, where people are scattered across this country, trying to survive. Men are dragged into wars, women, elderly and children are begging on the streets or stealing, which means living is difficult. Farmers cannot tend to their lands because of the fights, and stuff is unpleasant. This story tells us about two women. An older lady who is with her daughter-in-law. They make living by killing escaped, hurt or stranded soldiers, strip them from their belongings and sell them off to a merchant, receiving some food in return. One day a lone soldier named Hatsi arrives, while escaping the war. Older woman had a son named Kitsi, which also was the other girl's husband, and he was with Hatsi, but he tells them that Kitsi died during some attack from the farmers who tried to protect their land. This movie was a weird one. It was put in place in a field of tall wheat, or whatever it was, that grew twice as tall as people. We are in a hut, where these two women live, and we pretty much stay all the time in there, in the tall grass. Hatsi soon turns into a horn dog, and even the daughter-in-law starts to lust after him. This sets the old lady off, as she sees that if Hatsi takes her partner, she will be left alone and will die. Some kind of madness takes hold, as she pretty much tries to stand between them, and Hatsi and this girl try to get together every chance they get. Characters are portrayed as tired, weary of this war, hungry all the time, where food is consumed with ravenous appetite and everything goes. They even take some stray dog they find and cook it up. And who could blame them? They talk about honor of war and its cruelty, whilst murdering people who beg for help. So these times make dent or two for everyone's character. Ushi, the merchant, lives in a cave selling weapons and armor he gets to the armies, and lives seemingly luxurious life. He is accompanied by a weird grunting fellow who never says a word. He is in control of this trade, and his livelihood is dependent on the war. Another seemingly weird thing in this is that the women in this movie never got names. They are simply presented as the mother of Kitsi and the wife of Kitsi. I first found that odd, but soon I realized that it is all tied in those times. Times of war. Women are, even more than usually, objects of value. Hatsi, when he finds these two, it takes him like a day to start thinking about how to get that younger woman to himself. Only the men that are stable for the story are named. Even when these two women went to sell stuff to Ushi, he asks the older woman to sleep with him for another portion of food. Movie is shrouded not only in this tall grass that they live among, that sways in the wind mesmerizing its observer, but with the war going on, with uncertainty of no food or safety, and then there is the main fist of the movie, Onibaba. What is Onibaba even? Well, it's a mask, if you look nothing but the physical aspect of it. Older lady meets a samurai that escaped from death, and he keeps on this mask. He makes her to guide him out from the fields, and tells her that he cannot share his name nor his face under the mask, because he is noble blood, and a mere peasant could not behold them. She then lures him into the hole, a big deep hole where they dump bodies, and she directs him to stumble in. After his death, she collects his mask that seemingly is stuck. Under the mask is a scarred face, which she mocks. Mask changes owner, but maybe it gives more than just a creepy looks. Later she uses this mask to try and frighten the younger girl not to leave her for Hatsi, and she uses demons and hell to strike fear into her. And everything does not go as he plans, and I will not spoil the climax of this movie, as I want you to take a look at it for this Halloween. Overall, this movie made me really think about the times of war. How it changed people, how it manifested the ugly and the bad from them, how people were killed just for their belongings, that were exchanged for what? A couple handful of millet? Not even rice. This world made good turn evil, demons even. Along with the beautiful cinematic shots of fields with tall crops, this movie sets a mood perfectly. Runtime was over 100 minutes and I think that flew by so fast. But this was my review about Onibaba. If you like this and I made you interested, please leave a like and subscribe for more. This was brought to you by Common Guy Reviews and speaking to you, your lovely host Pepsi. And I'll see you in the next review. Goodbye.